Every single day, your brain is playing dirty tricks on you. That voice whispering, you'll fail when you're about to take a leap, that invisible force holding you back from your dreams, this isn't you. This is your brain's survival mode turned against you. But today we fight back. We're exposing the 7 sabotage traps your mind sets and how to break free. This isn't just psychology, this is a revolution. Let's start with one of psychology's most powerful discoveries, the self-fulfilling prophecy. Your brain is constantly making predictions about the future, and here's the disturbing part. It will work overtime to make those predictions come true, even when they're negative. When you repeatedly tell yourself, I'm bad at public speaking or I'll never get promoted, your brain accepts these as instructions. It begins filtering information to confirm these beliefs. You notice every stumble in your speech but discount compliments. You interpret neutral feedback from your boss as proof you're not leadership material. The mechanism works like this. Negative expectation. Increased anxiety, the poorer performance, proof the belief was correct. It's a vicious cycle that Harvard researchers have observed in everyone from students to CEOs. But we can flip this script. The solution isn't empty positive thinking, it's strategic reframing. Instead of, I'm bad at this, try, I'm currently developing this skill. This small linguistic shift changes your brain's predictive programming. Studies show people who adopt this growth language perform significantly better on challenging tasks. Number 2, the comparison trap. Here's another sabotage pattern that's particularly vicious in our social media age, the comparison trap. Your brain has a natural tendency to measure yourself against others, but evolution never prepared it for the distorted reality of Instagram highlights. Neurological studies reveal that social comparison activates the same brain regions as physical pain. When you scroll through curated feeds of vacations, promotions, and perfect relationships, your brain interprets this as literal threats to your status and survival. The result? A toxic cocktail of envy and inadequacy. But consider this. You're comparing your behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel. That colleague who seems to have it all together, they have their own hidden struggles. The fitness influencer with the perfect body, you're seeing one curated angle from hours of shooting. The antidote isn't quitting social media, it's conscious consumption. Try this experiment. For every 10 minutes you spend looking outward, spend 2 minutes looking inward. Keep a wins journal where you record your small daily progress. Over time, you'll retrain your brain to focus on your unique path rather than destructive comparisons. Let's talk about the silent dream. Killer, nobody warns you about the tyranny of too many choices. You felt it. Standing frozen in the grocery aisle, staring at 50 nearly identical products. Scrolling Netflix for 45 minutes only to give up and rewatch The Office again. That soul-crushing hesitation isn't just annoying, it's your brain's ancient survival mechanism backfiring in the modern world. Here's the brutal truth. Your brain treats every minor decision like it's a life or death crossroads. Pick the wrong shampoo, you might die alone. Choose the suboptimal lunch spot, social rejection imminent. It sounds ridiculous when said aloud, but this is exactly how your primal wiring operates. Neuroscientists at Cornell ran a chilling experiment. They monitored people making trivial decisions, like picking a pen. The shocking finding? Participants who deliberated longest showed identical stress hormone spikes to those facing real physical threats. Let that sink in. Your body can't tell the difference between choosing a sandwich and running from a bear. Your brain is a threat detector, and it's obsessed with the negative. That one critical comment, it echoes for days. The 20 compliments? Forgotten by dinner. This isn't just pessimism, it's a neurological betrayal that's stealing your joy. Science proves it. Negative experiences stick to your brain like Velcro, while positive ones slide off like Teflon. University studies show it takes 5 good events to balance one bad one in your memory. Your mind is literally wired to magnify pain and minimize joy. Here's how it destroys lives. That single awkward moment you replay for weeks? The one critique that overshadows 100 praises? The risks you avoid because, what if I fail? Your brain clings to these like survival threats. But here's the truth. They're lies. Your weapons. 1 die. The 5 to -1. Counterattack. For every negative thought, Force yourself to recall 5 positives. Write them, say them aloud, rewire the bias. 2 laid, the 48-hour rule. When criticism stings, ask, will this matter in 48 hours? Most won't. Stop letting temporary wounds scar permanently. This isn't positive thinking, it's accurate thinking. Your brain's negativity bias is prehistoric programming, and you hold the update. Comment rewire when you catch your brain exaggerating the bad. Let's fix this glitch together. Sign number 5, the all or nothing trap. Here's the most brutal way your brain sabotages you, the all or nothing lie. Miss one workout? Might as well quit. Eat one cookie? The diet's ruined. This extremist thinking isn't discipline. It's self-sabotage in disguise. Neuroscience reveals why. Your brain loves simple binaries: success, failure, perfect, trash. But life exists in the gray zone where real progress happens. UCLA research shows people who allow flexible progress are 3 times more likely to stick to goals than perfectionists. How it destroys you. That 5% slip becomes a 100% collapse. You abandon projects at the first setback. Good enough feels like failure. Your escape plan. 1. The 80/20ths rebellion. If you're consistent 80% of the time, you're winning. The other 20%? Irrelevant. 2. Led. The one more rule. Skipped yoga today? Do one stretch right now. Wrote 100 words instead of 1,000? Still progress. Small steps, no steps. 3. Die. Progress over perfection. Track streaks, not slips. 5 workouts this week? That's 5 wins, not failed because you missed 2. Your brain wants black and white, paint and color. Comment progress when you choose good enough over give up. 6. The procrastination deception. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's fear wearing a disguise. That project you're avoiding, your brain isn't saying, do it later. It's screaming, what if you fail? In chemical panic. Harvard research shows the anticipation of work triggers more stress than the work itself. Your mind would rather endure days of guilt than minutes of discomfort. How it traps you? Fake busyness. Suddenly, organizing emails counts as productive. Last-minute panic that confirms, I work better under pressure. A lie your brain sells you. The endless preparation cycle. Researching, planning, never doing. Your escape toolkit. One day the 2-minute miracle. Commit to just opening the document. Just stretching. The secret? Starting is the only hard part. 2. Failure theater. Ask, what's the real worst case scenario? Usually it's laughably small. 3. Body before mind. Your brain resists, but your hands don't. Physically move toward the task before thinking. Comment started when you beat the delay. Every small win rewires your brain's fear response. Number 7. The imposter syndrome illusion. That voice whispering, you don't belong here. It's not humility, it's neurological fraud. 70% of high achievers from Nobel winners to CEOs secretly fear being exposed as fakes. Your brain is gaslighting you with outdated survival instincts. How the lie spreads. Crediting luck over skill, I just got lucky. Dismissing expertise, anyone could do this. Waiting for the real adults to show up. Your truth arsenal, one day the evidence test. Write 3 proven skills you bring, 2 past wins that weren't accidents. Read them aloud. To love the who else. Hack. Ask, would I say this to my best friend? Your brain bullies you in ways you'd never tolerate for others. 3. Become fake it till you become it. Stanford research shows acting as if rewires self-perception faster than waiting for confidence. Comment I belong when you catch your brain peddling this lie. Every time you do, you reclaim stolen power. For decades, we've misunderstood our minds. What we called weakness procrastination, self-doubt, perfectionism are actually ancient survival tools misfiring in a modern world. But to right now, you hold the keys to reprogram them. Not through sheer willpower, but through strategic rebellion. When your brain says, you'll fail, you'll say, I'll learn. When it screams, not enough, you'll whisper, good enough for now. When it demands, who do you think you are? You'll roar, watch me find out. This isn't self-help. This is evolution. Your mind built these cages, and you hold the bolt cutters. The first cut starts with 2 words. I begin. Subscribe if you want weekly battle tactics. And remember, the most powerful psychology hack is this. You're always one thought away from changing everything.